On this Valentine's Day, Newswatch 16 is getting to hear from many of you, whether it's your plans for tonight or how you met that special somebody. And some of those love stories from around our area are pretty incredible. They're the focus of today's Reasons to Smile segment with Ryan in the digital studio. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Tom. Pretty incredible is right. Let's get right to some of these sweet snapshots. Take a look. Throughout Newswatch 16 this morning, we've been highlighting different couples and trying to share some of their love stories. And as Tom mentioned, we want to know what you're up to tonight. For the majority of people who weighed in on my recent Twitter poll, oh yeah, you're laying low and hanging in. And that goes for Carrie and her husband, Bob. They're going to be chilling at home, but she gave him a shout out saying he has really been her rock. For 22 years, they've been married, by her side during cancer treatment, surgeries, all of the ups and downs, and she is so grateful to have him in her life. And from Esther, it's her first Valentine's Day, Tom, in years. She says she's doing a home-cooked meal and, wait for it, some loving.
A little loving going on there.
Yeah, and these are just some of the stories stealing our hearts this morning.
It's a love story that began long before Amy and Christian Rivera could drive a car.
We met in middle school. We've known each other since 6th grade. I met on the school bus. I kind of walked around his house a few times with my friend, getting him to come outside. From there, we ended up just being best friends, riding bikes together, hanging out with the same people.
Christian, hearing that Amy kind of walked around your house a few times when you were in middle school, she was stalking you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are his exact words, actually.
Stalker.
The couple from Scranton would eventually date others in high school, but
In the end, when someone is your true soulmate and best friend, you kind of just make it work.
21 years later, they are still the best of friends. Officially married for 5 years this coming Thursday with 2 kids. Their secret for success?
Secret is trust, honestly, and building from that. Like, the small things matter. Whatever I lack at, she picks up. She's the biggest cheerleader I have. A little text in the morning, hey, I love you, have a great day. Things like that matter.
And from middle school sweethearts to a love story now 72 years strong, Harold and Betty Yapel from the Shikshini area have quite the history.
We met actually at the New Columbus Church when we were teenagers.
After going steady for a bit, as Harold and Betty described it, they took a break, but soon realized
we knew that we needed each other.
So about a year after graduating Benton High School in 1948, the couple got married on New Year's Eve. At the time, Harry S. Truman was president. The Yapels eventually had 4 children, which grew into 10 grandchildren and 17 great-grandchildren. And it's going to those children's school sporting events that the couple credits for helping them stay active and feel young.
That was really fun for us.
Both Harold and Betty are now 91 years old. Their granddaughter Molly says they're always on the move.
They have walked almost all their lives up and down the road. Grampy still hangs Christmas lights. He still's the one that mows the lawn, goes out to the barn. They're truly amazing.
And if it's not outdoor activities or a family get-together, the former dairy farmer turned investments guru, Harold, says his favorite part of spending time with his bride is simply just relaxing while watching their favorite TV shows.
Be honest, Betty, do you usually get your way and Harold agrees with you, or is it vice versa?
I get my way sometimes, but I think that it's pretty much even, half and half, I'd say. We get along pretty well. We like to do the same things, and I think that is one of the things that attracted us to each other.
And helped keep this Luzerne County couple going strong 72 years later. Or, if you do the math, that's more than 26,000 days together.
That's what you might just say the cool kids would call on social media, #relationship goals. Okay, single people, we haven't forgot about you. Tomorrow's actually Single Awareness Day, and check this out. I have this post pinned to the top of my Facebook page right now. We would love for you to weigh in. Why do you love single life? Maybe even put your picture where you're from. Tom, maybe we could fix people up, right?
You could play matchmaker, Ryan.
Yeah, and hey, just share why you love being single. We want to celebrate you tomorrow morning, but what a great love story from Betty and Harold Yapel, Tom, and apparently she makes some mean chocolate chip cookies and an amazing apple pie.
Very heartwarming. Okay, thanks, Ryan.